this? Excuse me.
Well, I'm actually in the middle of playing Pokemon White right now on my stream. Well, not right now, but like I am in the middle of a run, but I don't know how the trading card game works. I'm sorry.
Well, it's pretty good. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't. Whenever it was, I couldn't, you know, get into it because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I only got into it because it was there. You know.
Gotcha.
I mean, it was at MTAC, and I was there at MTAC, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Oh, I finally ditched AVG.
AVG?
Yeah.
Oh, that really shitty virus protection program?
Yeah, I went ahead and went with Microsoft Security Essentials. Fuck it.
I did a Avast.
Well, I heard Microsoft Security Essentials is pretty good, and one of my former co-workers was really, said it was really good, too. I got a Avast on my dad's laptop, though. Also, he's not allowed to let my brother borrow it ever again. Because if he does, I'm never helping him out with any piece of tech ever again.
Is your brother really that bad?
My brother does nothing but look at the really shitty porn and the stuff that causes viruses.
Viruses?
Viruses. Because he's got to go to every fucking site and download every fucking ad because nobody in my family understands pop-up blocker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother's notorious for fucking up computers like that. I had this old Windows 98 computer that he filled so full of fucking malware from porn sites that the only way you could navigate to anything was to open up the file cabinet, which the only way I knew how to use that is because I had previously had Windows 3.1.
Damn.
Yeah. So, through that, I was able to pull up Internet Explorer, and then, you know, without a pop-up, and then get a copy of Adware.
Uh-huh.
And then I was finally able to get rid of the, all the porn ads that that got put on the computer, because those things were causing it to be SOD.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I told him he was not allowed to use that computer anymore.
You're not allowed to touch any computer anymore.
I would agree so, but, you know, whatever. He just doesn't know how to look for porn. And be safe about it, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't.
You try to teach him the correct way to look for porn, and he just, you know, doesn't care. Goes off and finds the really trashy sites that, you know, give all the trashy fucking viruses, and I'm like, you know what, dude, you're not good enough to go look for porn, so, just go buy a magazine, fuck it.
Man.
Yeah, go spend the money on a magazine. You're not savvy enough to go find free porn.
Or go to that really shady part of town that has the adult
Also, he
movie
used to
theaters.
fucking download porn torrents. And I'm like, you're a fucking retard.
To be fair, I used to as well, but I made sure it was a secure site and not like pirate bay and shit
Yeah,
like
my
that.
brother used fucking downloaders like Kazaa or whatever.
Nah.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's even
Yeah.
that's even dirtier than the porn itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But you know him, he didn't know no better.
Of course I have.
Care to explain these pop-ups? What pop-ups? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, how'd those get there?
See, it's all about knowing how to use the computer in such a way as nobody notices you've been looking at porn.
Yep.
That's when the computer's not yours, right? And it's like belongs to technically to your parents. That's why at 2 o'clock in the morning with the modem, trying to hold a pillow over it. Of course, my dad knew I was up the whole fucking time. He let me be on the internet for half an hour before he got up and told me to go to bed. Like, I'll be nice and let you surf for 30 minutes.
Although it also helps if you're able to get into the modem settings and just disable the sound altogether.
You couldn't.
Some modems.
It was Windows 98. There was no interface for this.
Some modems did have.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't. It was just a dial-up modem, dude, and no, it didn't have that ability. When I had my Windows XP computer, you definitely could get into it and turn off the sound. Because I did, but Windows 98, there was no way to turn it off. Not that I found, anyway. But then again, I was just beginning to learn how to use computers at that time.
It might have just simply depended on the model of the modem.
I don't know what model it was, because, to be honest, I didn't put it in.
I guess I was one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to be around computers most of your life, I mean, that was pretty cool, but me? No, the only time I saw a computer was in the classroom or in the library, and it was very rare that I got to use them at all.
I think the modem I got was one that I bought at a computer show over at the town center. Oh God, I'm starting to have stupid fucking memories of this show I went to. I saw a demo of a screensaver back during the mid to late 90s. Retail screensavers were all the rage for whatever fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was no different. This one was called Bilvis and Gorehead. And take a wild guess what this was all about.
Gore?
It was Bill Clinton and Al Gore as Beavis and Butthead.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And they would crack jokes amongst each other. They would crack presidential humor while acting like Beavis and Butthead. And occasionally they would just randomly do the headbanging, even though there was no music going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was retarded.
I can imagine.
I don't know why anyone thought that was worth money.
Because nobody knew any better?
That might have been it. Of course, if you didn't know any better, why the fuck would you go to a computer show?
Because I like computer.
Hey, I'm a computer.
I'm a computer.
Stop all the downloading. Help, computer.
Whose parents blame them for their computer being slow because you installed a game?
Hey.
My parents didn't get on the computer, so...
My parents blame me every time if something happened to the computer.
Mom, it's not that I installed Half-Life. It's that you installed Incredimail.
My parents are to blame for me getting into video games to begin with. And on that note, that was Super Pac-Man.
Yay!
Right.
I am running through every single one of these things. But yeah, my mother played Atari 2600 games. My father was a Commodore 64 junkie. He taught me BASIC, which was cool. Taught me all the basic load commands, how to fix a drive error, a floppy drive error in BASIC, but it's still, yeah.
Yeah.
And then at some point, both of them stopped giving a shit about video games. Although Dad will still tell me that he likes Galaxian. I'm gonna get him in front. I'm gonna get him in front of this camera one of these days and have him stream. That'll be interesting.
Yep.
Well, the only video game my mom ever played was Duck Hunt. And I think she played it on arcade, and you really could shoot the dog in the arcade version.
Yeah,
But my parents didn't do video games. They let us play video games because they thought it would be neat for us to play. And they didn't do computer stuff a whole lot. My dad was big into sci-fi. So we were all the time watching stuff like Star Trek and whatnot. So sci-fi was essentially kids' movies in my house. So, but computer stuff, well, that was something they used in businesses. Something we couldn't afford.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
See, I should have. I had a computer a long time ago, like back in '93. I should have already known how to